Or Adum no, na meta eko Adum eko din komo kakra. Enti no. Oka say member ha in no na emi ni jepa. I didn't even know say son I said even a walking distance from my office.
Oh, okay.
Enti me ba mo pa enti no. Many a say me wa ha na pay a che say mutiefo ne mohwefo
nyina so.
Ebenya akwanya etie me.
Great.
So.
Great. Now, less than a week to go for the general elections. How far so far?
Oh, so far so good. So far so good. And say etie for ne ahwefo krapo etie Samia Oku o ka say bibi a won be ko bia no sabe enkoda eba out as a four more for nana and I hope and pray say sa enkoda no Samia Oku ankasa any MPP be say they are the ignorant. What you say? I mean a child of let's say 5 years, 4 years, 8 years onim idea all kind say 4 more for nana form. And you know, so oh yeah, a buying and also your man penny and answer sebe MPP penny bia obeko bebia nkoda ene bejiwa wa to say 4 years for nana. You ask yourself, what about one more ankasa cheso one ewo vote a womu nim idea e koso o man mu. What you say? And you know, in 2016 we saw the same thing. BBB ni what sebe, and I think say the only region may horizontal man visited Upper West region.
Okay.
Because BBA, and the belief was there, and then you came back home and I will be someone say na sebe na hwanum na womu Asia okwan.
Yeah.
And the MPP are being fooled. They are being welcomed into these areas by the ignorant.
Hey,
that child. Innocent. And you know, say, oh, kase, nkoda nyina ebe welcome. Oh, they are the ignorant, the innocent one. They don't even know what is happening. Now, in his presentation, okay, say there is this area in the western region. Oh, and Ghana for be analyze it. Oil hub or say palm oil hub, something that he said. And in that area, Ebe created 780,000 jobs. 780,000 jobs. Captain, my simple question to Ghanaians, and then they say, a whole nankasano population here saying. Creating job in a particular area Sabi, Ejumano or Western region Krapona, it will still create a job for somebody in Greater Accra.
Yeah.
You understand? Metisadi and Asepa. But then creating a job in a particular area is supposed to actually serve mostly sa area area na Samia Oku bejina ha ebodi ema Ghana fu etie population of Krapo ain't do 500,000. Ain't do 200,000. Let alone 780,000. I appreciate so many things. And Mimbe Jinaha Enkasa Sebe, NPP led by President Nana Akufo-Addo. And Hansei Ghana need be alive. At least. Free SHS. Minu nyina enim say ewo constitution no no. Sabi impenifor akọ. Womo make sure say whatever won betumi aye free SHS ebetu mpon no. Womo aye. No krese Nana Akufo-Addo buy now. We have more numbers. Go or ana say enya the free SHS. But you and I know say it is not his vision. Let me repeat that. It is not his vision. Hence the mess. I was surprised, actually. And I've been surprised for a very long time now.
Your Excellency said about your beats here. On your bit confused, you know. Now what you who say, and your vision, now you're fine vision.
And your vision, and then say, I will your constitution no more. say free education is something that at the end of the day, no, the Ghanaian insan ebeka.
Oh, okay.
That is what I'm saying. Say any vision. Vision and then say adia sabi obi endwen ho krapo no a wotumi adwen ho say saadi me de ba ebema eden oman akone nim no a wo nko na unim se na opese oye no eno na eye vision.
And then I am some other people ebusa say the framers of the constitution knew this. They implemented FQ, free compulsory basic education.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that J.J. Rawlings implemented that. And also one of the challenges. Then he comes on to also add the free senior high school. Yes, Enyen vision, it's written in the constitution. But all these years, like you rightly put it, even before I make that particular point, I didn't know. And then he waited until Nanado became the president.
And you say Obia Anye. When it is in the constitution, it is envisaged to say over a certain period, it will be achieved, And they will be who say, Anye ye crap, somebody did something towards the implementation of free education in the country. What you say? Now, Article 25, about free education. Most importantly, the E, Article 25E, was talking about infrastructure,
okay,
which President John Dramani Mahama embarked on. And Obia had his or her contribution towards it. But I will not stand here and say one, free SHS, I will not stand here to accept, say, MPP for because say, President Mahama Ba obetra free SHS me. He cannot even do that because it is in the constitution. I didn't never MPP for that and say or no oba obetrim. This same individual air catcher must say, look, the green and yellow tracks na yedia banat in there uni unia muntema cheche. For the first time in this country, we go to school for only 4 weeks and it is termed as a term. 4 weeks. Yes, we go school a term. Make part say term na ye ewo kumase no ayesusa no. Ye makwa mompo krapa na chese emu ayede no. The libraries were there. I mean, you're there with your brother or your sister, and then you will not be there with your brother or your sister because we betin fear 4 months, or not be fear for 2 months, and son also be sanko school. The challenges are there. I want the NPP to be honest to the Ghanaian and say the challenges are there. Ura John Mahama essay, me ba a school like Adesada College. Me ko hona chese one more asasi bi ho I'll build a what? An E-block to cater for 1,500 pupils so that we can all go to school at the same time. Is that not welcome? Now, Captain Smart.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Talking about education and then the free SHS now. MPP for it still a woman need before for America every time biana free SHS now. Me per say time now free SHS start here presume so be a say MPP for anybody which I know they did not bring it from start time 4 years ago the 500 Ghana cedis that I am supposed to be paying in fees, or the 1,000 cedis that you are supposed to be paying in fees now. Ghana Nibia etumi esevu says up to date on man so.
The Honorable Sese.
Certain biana metia fees. In no metia fees. Yeah? I am supposed to save that money. Ghana Nibia etumi esevu says to date on man so. Because it's as simple as ABC. The economy, ding. Tell me if petrol prices are still the same. Tell me whether landlord edge you the same rent as before. tell me, say, Sebi, what do you call that? You see back no? The rubber,
pure water.
Pure water. Tell me, say, pure water, a crapo, a price, yet the same. It is not. A more thing. And to know certain beyond honor, yet the free SHS. Look, our parents are even paying more in extra classes. Go to the schools, congested. Obi so, and then kick home. Go and see the kind of food that they eat. Or the kind of food. Okay.
I'm only asking a question. Harmless one, of course.
In the schools. Now the enye kra po any they say, tell me about the WASSCE results of a couple of months ago. Tell me about it. Can Nana Addo tell me about the WASSCE results? The Minister for Education had the nerves of a broken bottle. Asked Ghanaians to converge at the Independence Square just for school placement. And when some of them fainted, he also had the nerves of a broken bottle to say, sir, in Kodana, a bar Independence Square, I will move a fainty, our kids brought there by the NDC. The arrogance of the NPP. What's here? Now, when a country at a point in time, I was a converging in Koda at Independence Square just for school placement. It tells you where the country is heading. Captain Smart.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I always enjoy the Akan language. And when you are presenting in Akan language, it's so beautiful. And you know, it's here for any Ashefo, they must have enjoyed Sami Awuku's presentation. That is full of lies. It been in the semi-culture about Southwestern region. What is the population there anyway? For you to tell me that you're going to create 780,000 jobs over there. The same was the president Eko Jinaho a commission a tile factory as the beginning of one district, one factory. Emma Emebru Ejuma Ewo Sa Wasa area hono. I Horisni Ayi Ankra brought it.
You brought it.
I Horisni Ayi Ankra brought that company from China. Watch this.
I'm watching.
They are going about talking about Sinotrack. I finished Sinotrack in June 2016.
You did?
I did. To the extent the crap said, I asked Sinotrack, he said, Ghanaians in China who we actually care for now.
Internship. Sinotrack na there.
Sinotrack, one more tracks. These kind of tracks who almost Sami and Kika Crapa Sabita Frache. Yes, say, Your Excellency, we want to present you with this red track. And I said, hold on, I'm not supposed to take a gift more than $250. You understand?
One more car, bro.
Nana, the gentleman was here, Sami Awuku, talking about integrity. You find integrity in the NDC. You find integrity in the NDC.
Tell us about the tiles factory you just said. So
the tile factory, they can't even say anything about it. Sunda, the president came into my office. I went to Guangzhou. I finished it. I have letters thanking me for my effort. And even the job done by your friend is saying, Sepayanki, in making sure, say, Sa factory no ABC hono krapono. The president did not have the decency to at least invite former president John Dramani Mahama to that function. Sinotrack, I finished it. I can show you the letters. I was in their friends saying offices and make sure of it. I was with General Isawuni, then the military attaché. Oh, and you know, Yembo Modiani and Kanokre, Aiden, and Fankuinim. I don't know the number of minutes that I have.
Go
But-
ahead. You have some time.
But let me tell you something.
Tell us.
The NPP has actually failed. Unim, the presentation here by Sami Awuku, I would have thought to say, Obe addressing Ghanaians, Obe addressing Ghanaians on the major issues. I want to call Ghanaians to making sure say they then at that time no I rejected John Dramani Mahama. To date no, who say the tag of incompetency no anyhow because they have actually realized Ejuma John Dramani Mahama ebeye. Captain, another thing I just said na obiebia eka ho asem. No, the way Sami Awuku presented the case no Ghana for Adrian Ankoso to actually relate it to what they were talking about in 2016, corruption. Sami Awuku this morning failed to address corruption. Today, Ghana say the president and the presidency and the ministers going about and you're corrupt no. Let's just say uni Ghana. Corruption, tagging John Dramani Mahama with corruption. And I was expecting Sami Awuku say abaya betuno indase abadia. The corruption that they were talking about now, and Sami Awuku should be able to tell Ghanaians what they have actually done in the fight against corruption. And making sure, say, the NPP officials themselves are not corrupt. The president himself. My own good friend, the president, a friend since 1985, cannot today tell me, Horisni Ayi Ankra, say he's not corrupt. Sami Awuku failed to go.
Your friend back in 1985.
Yes, please.
That's Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Yes, please.
Cannot today tell you
That he's not corrupt.
why.
The evidence is there. The evidence is there. Unim, if Semitumi Ebejinaha, catcher will say, Aba Yebetui, Indasi Aba, I would actually go back to what I preached. They made me preach here in 2016 that I have been able to normalize. So, okay about corruption, and you couldn't fight it to the extent to say the watchman only see her say onhwe efie no Amidu ohun say sana efiewura the owner of the property imom and ewie no. What do you think the security man does? The security man flees. So Amidu has fled. Sami Awuku and to me ambejinaha and kase a merry deal no. What went in there no enya no correct. When to me ambe kase President Eka say ono na ban no enko corrupt da. Na say o pesike edidia go to the private sector. Even an insult since that time to the private sector. And they just called private sector. He couldn't even address it this morning. Galamsey. Captain.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Menim say open yame sompa. Oh, but you remember what's he say? Open yame sompa. If I ask you to spell the word evil, you will spell it. Can you imagine say? And Sami Awuku was also talking about Obi Asebi yede Eduani ebesi table so amount in no over 5
Yes, let's see. Yeah, say in all these.
Yeah.
After Sami had spoken and gone, they different. And I'm obeyed this time.
Are they different? Yeah, this time. if you can give me just 2 minutes to land on that particular
all right,
area.
go ahead.
For example, Baby Amikwe say they even took excavators from Woma operating Galamsey. Don't forget to say Woma operating Galamsey. No, they were actually destroying our water bodies. They were actually destroying the environment. And then the Minister of Environment, Ankasano Krapo, got himself involved in sharing of those things, and then they engage themselves in the same crime. Galamsey. That is evil. It is not even a crime, it's evil. Take it from somebody, indulge in the same crime. And what we are going to do different, and then they say, President Dramani Mahama say, obey use technology, science, to making sure say we can still mine new money, but technology, obey use to make sure say the environment is protected. That is the difference there. When you want me to go back, are they very different in the education aspect? The green and yellow, Adena Mekaya National Mekacho say in every secondary school, where there is land, obviously an E-block to accommodate 1,500 pupils.
Okay.
Talking about jobs.
So for example, Sapam Secondary School. Which
For
is
example, Apam
the
Secondary
best
School.
school in Ghana.
Oh, hold on. I decided Kali.
Oh, it's the best school in Ghana. Apam Secondary School is the best school in
Matak
Ghana.
don't come.
Apam Secondary School say
the best is Adisado.
Yes.
Adisado.
Onim.
Adisado.
Oh, the best is Apam Secondary School. Move to Apam Secondary School. Move see another blocker.
For
accommodate 1,500
Yes.
students. Okay.
Obiabeko School.
Meaning, sir, track system on the back.
Yes.
All right.
The same thing. TVET Assembly okay, say it will be free, no? Everybody is saying it will be free. And when they say that, we say that, no? One must say, we are copying them. Nobody is copying anybody. You know why? Because the common denominator here is the Ghanaian. No manifesto is addressing a Nigerian. Every single manifesto is addressing a Ghanaian. So similarities, ebebem. So we are also offering the same thing in San Juma. And who is talking about more jobs here? We are talking about more jobs with a big push. 1 million a year with a 10 billion investment. That is what we are talking about. Yen futuro in Ghana and say 780,000 jobs, where we know say a whole population crap into 200,000. Something different. What are we going to be doing different? We are saying say in health, it will be free. Captain Smart.
Yes, Your Excellency.
It is so shameful that a country to say Ghana in the 21st century, you and I are paying for cotton wool. Cotton wool. 21st century, you and I, your boy pioneer our hospital, you pay for it. 21st century, when your father or your mother, your grandparents ate your taxes, including yourself, with your taxes, 21st century, obey blood test, they say pay for it. Uko pay ijuma, krapo aye, yes, your medical examination, pay for it. John Dramani Mahama said, health is going to be free. Don't pay when up again. Captain, here again, the MPP have the nerves of a broken bottle. Suddenly, pepper. That expression, say, it takes the strongest of liars to even say certain things. Watch this. Somebody is so happy to compare the government giving a half price of fertilizer to then a government that gave fertilizer free of charge. What an insult to the Ghanaian. Are there any different? Are there any different? Oh, MPP. Listen to this, and it hurts. Ghanaians. Samia Oku anope say aba ye beto no endase aba. Captain, did you know, sir, in total disrespect to the people of Dagbon, the vice president etumi ko gina Dagbon abonte eka kire wo mo say in 2020 now the only Thanksgiving mo betumi ediama MPP and say you vote the MPP because we brought you peace. That was an insult. Yenyina say ekwa esi wo Dagbon hono. There was a roadmap to peace in Dagbon. The vice president Krapo enya the audacity in Krapos obema otum for the respect needed. Ukujina ho ekache ho say the peace aba entino mo beda ya se a mo ye de mo nto MPP. Now, Captain.
Yes, Your Excellency.
What is the duty of government? Is it not about your security? Mm-hmm. Is it not about the security of the people of Dagbon? Mm-hmm. Why should I then thank you by voting you back into power just because you brought us peace? I want you to invite any big MPP person, maybe even the president of the land. Ombe jinaha na on defend corruption. President Akufo-Addo me pese obi jinaha na on defend corruption. He is so corrupt.
Oh,
yes.
So corrupt.
He is. I want Ghanaians to watch this carefully. President John Dramani Mahama, at a time in fighting corruption, brought in the sole commissioner. Did we ever hear complaints from the sole commissioner of interference from the presidency? Did we hear anything from the sole commissioner about lack of resource? Me a Ghanaian, yenya yewo edem ha e Ghanaian. President enye obiara keke for an individual of this country to describe my president as the mother serpent of corruption. He has evidence. When I am calling, say, the current government, the presidency, and the president are corrupt, I base my argument on evidence, reports that I have read. Ghanaians have read. Videos, whether they are doctored or not. Envelope, a brown envelope being handed over to my president. You know why the Chinese really like Horace Ankrah? Somebody told a big company, say Akwana Bahono, they say, oh, Dimbasa. Captain, that company, you know what they did? Sent somebody to me with a brown envelope. They regretted. It's on record. They regretted.
I want the envelope brown.
Yes. You know what I did? I asked the lady to put the envelope on the table and then invited every single staff at our embassy hall. And that day, I spoke in all the 7 Ghanaian languages that I speak. I hate corruption. I hate corruption. That is why I'm asking Ghanaians, say, NPP can't even campaign on corruption because they realize, their head himself is so corrupt, I ask Ghanaians to vote against the NPP. Listen to this carefully. Do you know why our Ghana city is where it is? Because Yinya Penny BR every single time was talking against the city. Do you know, Udu in Pempensobi and you talk down on something, sir, at the crown confidence can never ever get back to where it's supposed to be? That is why That is why today America has lost its respect. Because one our president Ibia was talking down on Americans' democracy. Donald Trump. America for a Captain, do you know, sir, in a CNN report, Donald Trump has lied 22,000 times?
Maybe because they don't like him.
No, because they tracked him.
Okay.
Everything that he said was monitored. 22,000. So they have gotten rid of Donald Trump. Ghanaians should get rid of the MPP simply because of the lies that they told us in 2016, the lies that they are still telling us about corruption, their fight against corruption, especially their fight against corruption. We saw it clearly on TV. John Dramani Mahama say, Operation Stink. Corruption there. Osaba is something that he wouldn't entertain at all. And in comparing the two, let's see how Nana Akufo-Addo handled corruption and how it was handled by President John Dramani Mahama. The office of the sole commissioner, how it was conducted, and then the office of the your friend is saying
Special prosecutor,
how it was conducted. I want to take my leave from this podium by asking Ghanaians, say, this time round, Bibi Bia Ubia Ebeke Bia, Mo Adia Mo Hishani say, President Nana Akufo-Addo should answer questions about his handling of corruption in Ghana.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Horace D.I.E. Ankra, Ghana's former Deputy Ambassador to the People's Republic of China. He's a staunch member of the National Democratic Congress, former UK Ireland chairman of the NDC. Yes, you're chairman.
Oh yes.
Yes, you're chairman.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
So we're chairman. No, and Samuel couldn't need a call. Opening Horace Ankran, so I didn't need a baby.
Yeah.
But NDC future presidential candidate.
Send Nidina Casacriano, His Excellency Nidika. Address His Excellency Nidika Echi.
NDC presidential candidate. Me sure say after John Dramani Mahama. I'm not sure they have a choice.
Oh really?
Where?
After John Dramani Mahama.
Where?
Son of a former
maybe
president.
I agree with you. Say he's on the race. Maybe
but
after John Dramani Mahama, I think it will be a tough race for him. A tough race for him. It will be a tough race for him. It will be a tough race. There are a lot of people are in the race. So many are brown person.
Yes,
it will be very tough for him. Say just after John, maybe after
Haruna factor and them and Haruna factor and from north to north. No, they will obey a year on.
Not now. But also crying now.
Yes,
he is also not after John Dramani Mahama.
It's another baby.
He is also not after He is also not after John.
His Excellency is back to the microphone.
Am I on air?
Yes,
Let me settle this issue for you.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a idea here Ghana for say pa and say the Ghanaian will be enhanced. Say you say we are democratic. If you say idea here Ghana for pa, including NDC for and so pa and say in a democratic dispensation, the schools are well run and it's just around the corner. The hospitals are well run and they are just around the corner. The bus stop, the public transport is there.
Your Excellency. Your Excellency. And the question we are asking We then we did to Abenusu. Abano Yabaka Koto, the one can only obey. But we are saying, sir, Yaka NPP deal. Sir, the most popular person what NPP says here. Japan. Yaka.
But you can't also flag by
however, when it comes to he's not that popular.
And this is about when you are there too. Someone winning, someone winning. Who's your candidate for 2024? And it is you.
No, but if NDC and win this election, I know Sir John Dramani Mahama will still be the next candidate for 2024.
Yes. It's after John Mahama. If he doesn't win, John Mahama is coming back.
And I'll be Masa. We are aware of it, and
Masa. What kind of book not throwing? It's not my first school in town. What kind of year?
There be page you Maccabi, but me
Nyamutana kind year. Sir, when we 2020 election, Sir Kobani said when Lucia or Lucio said then, Obama 2024.
Yes. And the is states
when you share so anytime be abe who say part be munipa started trumpeting Obini age. Natural say they have a future agenda.
Oh, but since you are not crap on Joe Biden and what is happening around the world, no. What I say, it tells you say yes.
And I will not be surprised. Sir John Okwa, Papa will be in running mate because they will need the greater.
Running mate possible.
They will need the greater.
They will also need voter region.
No, voter.
They also need voter region because voter for no expect to say no. I don't know say yeah.
No, I didn't see. No, Muntio. I didn't see no more bread at the end. We are winning the 2020 elections.
And we are saying that whether you win or you lose, you still.
We are not losing. No, we are not losing.
No, whether you win.
With the level of corruption in this government.
All right, thank you, Your Excellency.
I wanted to ask one question, sir. His Excellency, how would he describe who is Martin Amidu? Question I'm passing to him.
Yes.
Who is Martin Amidu to you?
Martin Amidu, to me, first and foremost, he's a Ghanaian. Martin Amidu, himself, before a particular point in time, no, he was NDC. Martin Amidu,
before, or he's still not.
Well, I don't know now, but at least I read something about the fact that he isn't. I said it. But listen,
it even showed up in his vetting for the office of the special prosecutor.
But most importantly, Martin Amidu he is one person in this country. He's always talking about one thing against corruption. To the extent the crowd say MPP ba abemono under the guise of fighting corruption, they felt to say he would be the best person. In appointing him as special prosecutor, they also thought to say they will put dust in the eyes of Ghanaians to say the perceived corrupt NDC when they are brought to justice the MPP would say, oh, you see, your old man is bringing you to justice, you corrupt.
No, but your communications of say you real part no. I am a question of Castle be no, but say there what can common who to be my bebem. Say
so be saying who do I see
because at the point no we are diverting.
Main diverting say
who is he to you?
Who is he to you? Who is saying?
No, have you forgotten say me I'm a politician?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Officer. No. Your national communications officer.
I'm not sure. And I also see him as a man of integrity. You know, Sam, if I were advising President Nana Akufo-Addo.
You think so?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, that's that because the question was directly.
Yes, I see him as a man of integrity.
Okay.
Now, if I were advising the president and the special prosecutor, Essie or Resignia, I will just accept it. I will not create an environment the whole thing ever prolong it. At times, it's very, very good to just keep quiet. For example, VDA, APA, ABA, maybe the NPP are trying to keep quiet. They think keeping mute will be the best strategy. At times, you just have to keep quiet and not respond. But this particular video, ama yenye who say Tali Martin Amedu, the guys were just trying to use him to camouflage.
So why the attack when he was appointed? I heard and it's on tape. Your national communications officer
trusted that
he's indisciplined and all those things that the NDC said. That he went as far to at the office of the late president.
That was said.
That
was said by an individual. Okay. And you are asking me, Horace Ni Ayi Ankra.
An individual.
My perception about Martin Amedu. And I'm saying, sir, he's a man of integrity. And that integrity, President Nana Akufo-Addo saw it. Little did he know, sir, with that particular integrity, he is actually going to audit Onankasa the president, which he has done for Ghanaians to see.
But what then tell you, Martin Amedu NDC?
Oh, and you mean him? Say Obia aspire to whatever. What I say?
Before an appointment and after the appointment.
I don't know about the idea wager and whatever. Yes. But Obia the way of doing things.
That's it. Your time.
Draw a comparison between sole commissioner and the office of the special.
Also, sole commissioner will be until the once in beer. But one year maybe.
No, but now me say yes, whether
there be so commissioned there be until once in beer. But 1 year maybe.
Okay, me to say, but now me say I'm not sure comparing the two offices. No, same. There, one and me problem. No one because
so it's more or less like comparing apples to oranges.
No. The two offices, though. You have to look at the common denominator here. Why were those two offices created? To fight corruption. That is the common denominator that you have to actually address.
But honorable, the common denominator.
The common
denominator here.
I'm asking. You see, it's to fight corruption.
But
what I am saying, reasons now. Martin Amedu, I'm Ghanaians as to why he has resigned. Did we ever experience it in the sole commissioner's time?
Sole commissioner, no. Obia ante bantebia between onu ni obia. Ba wanyeshi.
No. You can't say that.
Oh yeah, then.
No, you can't say that.
When the sole commissioner nobody, nothing.
Because probably there was nothing there. But then the office hold on. But then the office will be created because the president was interested in fighting against corruption. No. And you say when to me I'm fighting against corruption. No. You see, you are trying to paint the wrong picture.
No, one corrupt
TMA.
So commissioner here Wajuma. One.
Do we have a minister for the Zongos?
We do.
We do?
Yes.
He's there.
Yes.
We do.
A ministry was created for the Zongos.
Yes.
Okay. What more you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Look,
Charlie, you see,
the standard of Zongos, not true.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The idea. So you could have the idea, not necessarily having to work because probably there was nothing to do. Charlie, you get me. So if the idea is to fight corruption and John Mahama created that office, not necessarily say it tells you Krapo say in his time no Krapo corruption was not
that office. Was it a commission?
Whether
you commission.
Yeah.
And you dear say this specific job. You get it. And the office of the special prosecutor the mandate commission at any point in time, not president meeting us say it's okay. Or we are even changing.
Thank you. If you can, if we are
all right. But you need time.
But you know something? What he said, very, very interesting. With the commission, at any point in time, you know something, the president could step in.
All right.
But then, with the commission, he did not even step in. Yeah. But this is where you have a special prosecutor's office that is independent. But then the president did what? Step in.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
That is corruption.
For honoring our invitation. Yeah. We really appreciate that.
But you know, corruption, they are more politicians.
Mobia finding a Trump card and find a campaign. Mobia me and Percy. NDC MPP.
It's not about you. Because
both of you should shut up when it comes to corruption.
Both
of you should shut up.
And now come in, boy.
Let's
talk about corruption for us to hear your party.
Yeah.
Campaign.
That's it. Because when it comes to the issue of corruption, it was one of the biggest campaign tools now used against the officials.
Opposition also about fighting corruption.
But interestingly, once they are in government, they are not talking about corruption now. Is they talking about corruption now?
At the end,
the opposition bear who corruption. No more abemu dia who corruption.
They are telling us
opposition bear him corruption.
And both of them, see, both of them see any issues. The reason why I ask who Martin Amido is to them, because both of them any issue with Martin Amido as we speak. Martin Amido before be resign no, or true baby about this Japan deal. At all baby or the baby be share ho. And to come in the see.
You did not them.
So and then Wababa can be before about president. As a man they say.
Politicians are corruption.
When the entire bar by Muana Urefi corruption, the corruption finance rallies. Pacho Yacha Betwaso.
Now, what can some pines I have?
May say corruption and only a campaign. Bam.
But tracks in there is a big blot.
Corruption security campaign.